Hey travelers, welcome to the largest traveler community in Europe. If you're like us, you've probably wondered how to stay connected online when traveling. Today, I'm going to share how to have internet access in Kenya. So how do you get internet on your trip to Kenya? Whether you're traveling for vacation or for work, if you're looking for the best way to connect to the internet during your trip to Kenya, and you want to be online the moment you step off the plane so you can let your family know that you've arrived, or call for an Uber, or use Google Maps to find your hotel, we here at Passporter want to share our experience with what we consider is the most practical and cost-effective option. We're talking about eSIMs, or virtual SIM cards. Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll cover what's an eSIM, how does it work, and what are its benefits, which companies offer this service, which is the best option and how do you use it, and what other options are there if your phone isn't eSIM compatible. What is an eSIM, how does it work, and what are its benefits? Unlike traditional SIM cards, an eSIM allows us to have internet without needing to remove our normal day-to-day SIM card. Some of the benefits include being available for purchase from anywhere in the world. You can buy it before you leave and receive it instantly in your email account so that when you arrive at your destination, you'll be ready to go. Ease of setup. Setting it up is quick and easy. You'll receive a QR code in your email, which lets you install the eSIM instantly. Price. It has more competitive prices compared to other options like roaming or pocket Wi-Fi. And like I mentioned before, you don't need to swap out the current SIM card in your phone, avoiding issues with your WhatsApp number. As you can see, eSIMs are, for us, the best solution for internet access when traveling. So let's move on to which companies offer this service and which of those is the best option. Companies like Holafly, Airalo, Maya Mobile, and Simoptions all provide eSIM service, but before purchasing, it's essential to take into account which one best fits your need. We at Passporter consider the following the most important factors to keep in mind when choosing your eSIM provider. The duration of the plan, or how long you'll be traveling for. Whether support is included in your language. If they have an app to help you manage your data plan. The gigabytes offered per plan, preferably unlimited. And last but not least, price and which currencies you can pay in. All right, if you're wondering, how do I calculate the amount of data I'll need for my trip in Kenya? We're here to help. In this table, you can see the data consumption of popular apps that you might use. You can use this as a guide and compare it with what it says on the data usage settings on your phone. Once you know how much data you need, you can use this table here that compares each eSIM brand and the service that they provide to choose the best fit for your trip to Kenya. As you can see, Holafly offers personalized customer service with a real human in various languages. Airalo, for example, offers a maximum of 5 gigabytes for 30 days, and their reviews aren't very good, with various reviews mentioning slow customer service. Maya Mobile, on the other hand, offers a 10 gigabyte plan for 30 days, but at a shocking price of 275 euros. In Simoptions' case, well, it's a SIM marketplace, so finding the right eSIM is almost like a lottery process. And if you run into any issues, it's very difficult to guarantee good customer service to resolve it. As you can probably tell by now, we at Passporter consider Holafly the best option. Why do we choose Holafly and how do you use it? As an international community of travelers who require great internet connection during our travels, we at Passporter always choose Holafly for our internet needs in Kenya, for the following reasons. Number one, they have flexible plans depending on your trip duration and destination. Number two, their 24/7 customer service, which is available in multiple languages such as Spanish, English, German, French, Italian, and even Japanese. They also offer support through their chat and WhatsApp, and they reply within a minute, which for me is what really sets them apart. Whenever we have any questions or if anything ever comes up, being able to speak to someone as opposed to a bot really helps. Number 3, they offer various currency options for payment like the euro, the American, Canadian, and Australian dollar, Mexican peso, sterling, pound, yen, and more. And number 4, with over 20 million reviews and a 4.7 star rating, they are the highest rated company on Trustpilot. After so many travel experiences, we've concluded that Holafly offers the best value for money. If you want to give them a try yourself, you can use the discount code PASSPORTER and get 5% off of your purchase. But before you do that, make sure that your phone is eSIM compatible. To help you with that, I've left a list of compatible phones down in the description. Installing Holafly's eSIM is super straightforward, and it's available on both iOS and Android devices. We do recommend installing it before traveling, since you'll need internet access to do this, but you can always install it on your phone and wait to activate it once you arrive at your destination. To install the Holafly eSIM on an iOS device, simply make your purchase from their website. You'll then receive an email with a QR code. Scan this code with your iOS device and it'll redirect you to your phone settings. And once the eSIM is installed, you'll need to select if you want to use it for travel or for work. And just like that, it'll be ready to be used. You can also install the eSIM manually without needing a computer. Just write the code that you received in the email. You can also check their app for this code in the settings of your cell phone. This app, by the way, is very convenient to control the duration of your data plan. To install the Holafly eSIM in an Android device, please note that the process may vary a bit depending on the model of your Android phone, but it should be pretty similar to what I'm about to show you. First, we'll go to Settings, then click on Connections, choose SIM card manager, add mobile card, and scan QR. Once you scan it, it'll be installed. Now, if your phone isn't eSIM compatible and you're wondering, how can I get internet in Kenya? Don't worry, there are other methods. You can use roaming. Most, if not all, phone network companies offer this, but at an average price of between 7 and 12 euros per 100 megabytes, we do rank it as the most expensive option. You can use pocket Wi-Fi. However, it's important to keep in mind that you'll need to pay for the internet plan, the cost of renting the equipment, insurance, and shipping costs. Not to mention that it's a more uncomfortable option in terms of portability, and its battery is usually limited to about 6 hours. These are also usually for long-term contracts, but it is an option that allows you to share internet. You might be tempted to forgo getting any data plan altogether, since in Kenya, you will find free Wi-Fi hotspots in airports, cafes, hotels, and restaurants. However, it's important to keep in mind that these networks are vulnerable to hackers, which is why we personally recommend limiting your use of these to only when it's absolutely necessary, and to avoid at all costs carrying out transactions where your personal data could be at risk. Anyway, there you have it. This is our experience with connectivity in Kenya. We hope that as a community of travelers that this will help you when traveling.